Check, check. All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. We are here. Let's get to it. Holy smokes. Why is it pulling up? All right. I gotta get a proper camera set up. Okay, we are alive. What's up, everyone? How you doing? I'm gonna check to see what this looks like on TikTok. Justin, must be. Come on, these holy smokes! Holy cow! Let's see. All right, yeah, I like how that looks. My face is in the chat. Now, I know that my camera angle's moved and everything. I haven't been live in a week. Yo, what's up, Pops? Thank you so much for the likes on the live. How you doing? Looks good. Thank you. My camera, I'm gonna have to mess with the camera just a little bit at another time. That way I'm not covering any part of the game. My GoPro, I had to change the batteries in it, and so every time I do that, I have to check it out of the cage, and like, I know that the camera's further back, but it's like this angle or whatever. I don't know. Eventually, someday, I will have this perfected. Maybe. We'll see. But, yo, what's up, Tickler? How you doing? Getting ready to hit Buried City. Always thought clans in game were stupid unless it's a big game. All right, so question of the day, guys. Question of the day. Two updates a year good? All right. If you know, you know. All right, let's pause everything. Okay, so this is the first time I've started this game, and since, you know, I usually play Arc Raider, like I wanted to get this on stream. I actually haven't been live or anything like that. I've been doing overtime and all that stuff, so that's why the camera angle and all that stuff is a little bit different than last time. But let's go ahead and give it a start. Give it a go here. Boom. This is the first wipe since, or the first time I'm starting since the. I want to like lower my screen. Bounces. You could see my camera. The like the little like stand that it's on. I have like 3 like little ball joints. It's or 4 ball joints. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Tickler says, I think it is. I think it is. It keeps us waiting, and able to get stuff before the new update. So I got ratted and lost all your stuff. So I had to see what it's like. I felt so bad. Oh no. Sorry about that, Pops. By the way, guys, whatever you're drinking over there, happy Saturday to you. And pop those tops. Oh, I'm drinking still not over it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna be playing fairly aggressive today. Let's go ahead and get the alerts going. TikTok alerts. For context. Today's gonna be a lot. Oh, here we go. This.
Hey, heard you leaving. Well, good luck out there.
Well, looky here. Big Sam Raider coming through. Hey, who the hell gonna look after that damn chicken, huh?
This. What is this? That's interesting. We haven't ever seen those pods. Ah. Oh, look at this. Help gain from being healed by a squad mate. This is like my last thing. Holy crap. This is absolutely amazing. It's like my little history. Does this always happen in an expedition? Revived squad mates, revived strangers 28. That's pretty good, right? Total damage. Total time spent topside 70 hours. Most crafted ammo was medium. Do they do this all the time for every expedition? And I just skipped it? That is sick. I like that. I like that. That was a nice little thing. The storm. Do you want to skip the tutorial level? Yeah, skip tutorial, please. Oh, I cut off. I didn't get the whole thing there. That's all right. That's so cool. Oh, it's still shaky too. All right, guys. You know what I got to do. We're going to find like an Oriental kind of looking character because that's what I am. I'm Oriental. So. I mean, I did this one last time. But then there's this guy. Did I do this one? We'll try him. And our hair, we're going to have a really cool hairstyle, guys. We'll go white. Facial hair. There we go. Body type. Yep. Outfit. Bring back the classic for this coming back to the game. Backpack. Backpack. Charms here. We have a little save thing, but we're going to go with the rabbit's foot. I think I've used that face before. I wish you could find like an older version of this. Yeah. All right, we'll just be young looking. That's fine. White hair. I can always change it too. All right, let's go. Boom. All right, Pops, have fun playing the game. I'll see you on topside.
That bed down here in Speranza sure beats sleeping outside, but it's getting pretty crowded.
Up topside, clean hands don't get the work done. The Raiders don't seem to mind. Everything has a price, and it's always higher than you think.
1,358 days to make a beautiful...
Raiders may not follow orders, but they'll follow a bounty if it's high enough.
I wouldn't worry about other raiders that much. I would worry about Ark. Something's going on.
A lot of people down here in Speranza lean on raiders to get through the day. If you want in on the fun, just head up to level 4. The tubes there will take you all the way to Buried City.
Okay, here we are. This room is the best I can do for you now. It's a dump, I know, but you'll learn to love it, I'm sure. Come see me when you're settled in.
Here we are. All right, so guys, I ended the last week with Wildcard 2. Colin the Goat, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? You're making your sister watch Markiplier Subnautica 2? Oh, well, thank you for the likes as well, Colin. Thank you, thank you. All right, all right. So let's take a look here. We've maxed out our skill points, and I don't have any messages here, so I'm assuming I got all my skill points. I hope I did. Let's go to skill tree right away. So we have 15 skill points right off the rip. I believe that should be 3. So you get 5, 3. Yep, I got all my skill points. So we gotta really go in here. Marathon runner, youthful lungs. All right, that's 5. We're gonna go here. We're gonna try to get to crafter. So we gotta do relevant squat and craft. And now craft. We're gonna go to, okay, so we got good as new. While under healing effect, stamina regeneration is increased. We can go here, and then this could eventually go here. So silence scavenger, make less loot while less noise while looting, and then suffer in silence while critically hurt your movement makes less noise. Your stamina. Okay, so we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go this route so we can get to this. Oh, I required. Okay, so that's fine. So then we'll go here. We'll get to. All right. We have 5 points left. Let's go to. We don't. We'll put 1 here, and then we'll max our stamina. Max our fall damage and max our marathon runner. And then moving around costs less stamina. Yeah. All right. There we go. We spent it all. We spent it all. I'm doing well, Colin. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Buby1, Kenobi, welcome to the stream. Dude, you got a max left side for mobility. What are you doing? This side? This side or up? Mobility is up. You're saying the yellow? Alright, so customization. Yo, what's up, NavyDarkStar? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back in. I want to get the pirate hat so bad. He looks weird like that. Projects. All right, we got a new project. Let's do it. Oh. Go ahead and start it. Boom. It begins. It begins. All right, and then we got store. Yo, NavyDarkStar. I gotta make that sub maybe a little bit bigger because the words are small. Yo, thank you for the sub. Says you've been subscribed for 32 months. We know the truth on that. You've been subscribed for like years. Thank you for resubscribing. Enjoy your tier 1 sub badge emotes and ad-free viewership and special role in Discord. That's right, I do have a Discord. I like getting the whatchamacallit. I like getting the security breach. So I want to get that early in the game. It's just a nice little treat, especially with how night raids are. It's just a really nice treat.
You want to browse? Storm is mostly settled.
All right, so we got to do our quests. I really wish your quest didn't reset. That's one thing I really wish didn't reset. So we can't afford anything. What do we got in here? We have the Rattler. Oh, what? Oh, I hate the Rattler. All right, so we got Close Scrutiny. We got Ribbon Tides. We got Blue Gate with the Delio there. You know what? Let's go do a Harvester. Let's just do the Harvester right off the rip. The left part of yellow. Oh, I see what you're saying. Youthful Lungs, Marathon Runner. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I did that most of the last time. We started off doing that. And I want to get the breach as soon as I can, but not sacrifice as much as I did last time, which may be kind of impossible. We're gonna go right into a Harvester event, guys. So, Arc Raiders, they've been doing good, I think, since the beginning of January. I think when they launched the game, you know, that early 3 months of, or is it 2 months, I guess? Yeah, 3 months. They had a really good start. Then they took their little break and they slowed way down. So when they came back in January, it was really slow. But they ramped up updates. They ramped up content they're bringing to the game. And I thought they ended on a really high note. Like, all right, I'm ready for this next round of updates, this next roadmap. It's going to be freaking sick. And then they're like, hey, we're going to the next major update that brings new maps, Arc Raider, arcs and all that stuff. That's going to be in October. And we're going to go do a 2-update-a-year cycle. And that crushed me. I think that crushed a lot of people too. But on that note, cooler heads, after we've all calmed down a bit. Shit. I wasn't ready for that. After we've calmed down a bit, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? We'll see what next week brings as far as... Because they usually have, a small update, which patch notes, and then after that is the large update, right? The big one. So we'll see what the next update for next week is going to bring. We're going to get a new trader and stuff like that. So we're going to see what the, keeping the game going is going to be like. And what we're losing when they go to a 2-update a year cycle. And so far, basically what we're kind of discovering is they could bring really big stuff, a lot of the leaks, about maps and everything turned out to be true. So maybe we'll get a lot of the things that we've been asking for as far as clans, walking around Speranza, as a lobby. So we'll see how it goes. For blueprints? Oh, yeah. I probably should have done that. It will be a big, be a W. Big updates gives them time to make nice updates. Yes, clans. Yeah. So I think the core community, the fans of this game. Oh shit, that's not good. I think we're like, yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. We're like, this is gonna be a good thing, I think the general audience is gonna see this as a bad thing. Well, I think these major ups are gonna be a good thing, and it sort of like allows them to like, okay, for me, an extraction shooter is just a one game mode, right? And it's pretty basic, and it's gonna get super repetitive. Like, I think there's no way around it. For whatever reason, battle royales seem to have a longer shelf life as far as repetitive goes, and I think it's maybe just because players, the human factor always kind of makes things more random, but eventually that gets stale as well, right? I feel extraction shooters gets stale faster, and a lot of people feel it, so that there's needs to be this constant infusion of new content, new things to do, right? With that being said, 2 updates a year allows them to sort of like evolve the game from an extraction shooter. Like, who knows what they could be cooking, what they want to do, or it could allow them to add like, big systems in that they normally don't have. Like, we're talking about clans, we're talking about in-game trading, stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be a good thing. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I may want to just do the harvester. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people going after it. I'll help out the harvester. All right, let's do this. All right, let's go. I'll open it. You put it in. Put in that too. All right. Oh, shoot. Yo, Logan, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you. What I would like to see as far as like a PvE only mode goes is one where everyone, like, it's one game mode, one map, right? So like there's no advantage of like easy mode or anything like that, and it's like a big war. We just have like a big topside war against art. I feel like that'd be sick. What's up, Walker? I think we will all dislike it this year. 2 updates a year. It depends. They really, like, they have set themselves up for this. No, sorry, I don't have one. They have set themselves up to where, like, everyone is expecting this next update in October to be giant freaking enormous. I also think that the 2 updates a year allows them to do a free update, a free major update, and a free and a paid major update. So they're gonna have a free one and a paid one, which I don't know really how it's gonna work, but that's just my theory. Like, how else are they gonna make this game profitable? God dang it.
a defib?
No, I don't have a defib. I'm so screwed. Oh, I gotta reload. Oh, I'm not gonna finish this in time. I'm so fucked. God dang it, man. I got greedy. Oh well, we'll surrender. First raid in, we die. First raid in, we die. Yo, your mom's fave. What's up? Welcome to the stream. There's not going to be a PvE mode added. How many times the developers have to say it? I don't know. A lot of people, like, that's on a lot of people's like wish list, and I think how open to this game is, like, to the like how many people are new to the extraction shooter genre, like that started in Arc Raiders. I think they are the kind of people that don't really follow like Arc Raiders news. You know what I mean? They just kind of like watch the streams here and there, maybe. I don't know. So like I think people that want the PvE community, they still, or the PvE game mode, they still kind of, they don't want that. Oh, there's nothing. Dang. What do we have next coming up? We have Locked Gate, Matriarch, and Night Raids. Oh, Night Raids, cool. Uncovered caches. Oh, we'll do that. Do uncovered caches. I'm a PvE only player, and I don't think a PvE only mode would be a benefit for everyone unless it's a limited mode where it's like a giant boss. Your first extraction shooter was Modern Warfare 2, 2022 DMZ mode. Oh, right on. Yeah, I enjoyed DMZ mode for what it was. It just, that mode, the way it was, and I think this is like sort of one thing that is like a curse to extraction shooter is it's a game mode, but when you pair it with other game modes like Call of Duty did, it sort of makes the loot like, why am I doing this loot? I could just go, like, it's really weird. Delta Force does it. They have a big team battle mode plus their extraction mode. I think they do it well. I think they do it well because their extraction shooter mode is very detailed, very in-depth compared to DMZ. Yo, guys, thank you for the 3,511 likes. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. As far as a PvE only mode, I would think it's just like one rotating mode, you know, on each map, just like the Queen or Matriarch. And it's, I would love it to be like an all-out war. Every, you know, multiple bosses, including a new arc, boss, and you're just going to war. You're going to town. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Thanks for being here. I am the Agent Slick Slayer. You can call me Slick. I stream everywhere, so I'm live everywhere. You can watch wherever you'd like, whichever is your favorite place to watch. And right now I'm primarily a Arc Raiders streamer. This is like my main game. Yo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in, Walker. I've been loving this game. Kind of gives me what I need as far as exploration and challenge. And you know what? Like, I don't even think about it being first person only or third person only. You know what I mean? I enjoy how it's, you know, third person. The battles with third person are a little bit rough, the fights, but it's okay. I haven't explored this map too much, so I don't know where all the caches are at. If we can't find any more caches. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Metaforge. Riptides. So hide all. Let's do. Greater caches. And then we'll add in traction points. Okay, so I am by Stackyard. Why is it not showing the name? Whatever, I'm by Stackyard. I think I got this one. Oh, there's a bunch way over here.
Let's move to that location.
About to rent some Harvester? Hey, Godspeed. I died. But I think I could have survived if I was a little bit more careful. Hey, Raider, how you doing? Alright, they're saying there are a bunch of caches over here. Or a bunch of people found some caches over here. So let's see if we can find one. 2 major updates a year. Yeah, what do you think? Is that a good thing? Are you thinking this is gonna eventually be a really good thing for the game, or? Oh, someone's fighting the thing. Bastion. And it says, I feel like it should be 4 major updates, 1 for each quarter of the year. Yeah, that would make more sense, right? Like, why such a little amount? It's so weirdly strange, but just have to see. I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if I can go help. I'm thinking, what if one update is free and one update is paid?
Right now.
You got a defib?
No, sorry, I don't.
This guy down.
Here, you guys are nice, man. Why don't you guys take my loot here? Don't think I'll be able to make it to next time.
There's somebody who tries to steal this batch. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Sorry. I'm looking around a little bit.
Are you gonna loot him or?
You go for it, man.
Thank you.
I got a lure grenade so we can try to escape this bastion. It's pretty far away now.
Zero to hero, right there. Find a point to go home.
Head home at the customs elevator.
Second raid, I don't care to be a little, I wouldn't say rat. Rat is a term for someone who's sneaky about it. I asked if that guy wanted any loot. I didn't have any defibs either, so. Scavengerish. Let's, we can just get this loot and get out. Hopefully he does well. That's why I put it in my first slot. Boom. Got a long ways to go here. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely think they should not introduce a paid update in October, since that would really piss off a lot of people. The optics would be horrible. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe none of the updates will be paid. Because I wouldn't see how that would work. It would split up the player base of the people who paid and people who didn't, you know? But as far as a live service game, I feel like it would be difficult to just keep the revenue going for just cosmetics. So weird going from like leapers being like, I want a leaper as a pet, and if it gets out of hand I could just like stomp on it, to like a leaper being like scary again. Hey Raider.
Yeah, hopping out too.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Shit, we get more. I see one snitch scanner. I'm good to go.
That's why I like doing the wipes. Not only do I get a little bit of a bonus, for me as a player that's gonna play this for a long time, I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy like starting over again. That's why I don't ever think it should be like rewarding, like a benefit. Oh my god, I didn't know that was there. Like I guess what I'm saying is the rewards shouldn't be so crazy that you're just OP, you know what I'm saying?
Quickly.
Head it. Let's go home. Oh my god, there's one in here. That's so crazy. Yeah, like cosmetic rewards. I feel like a stash reward. That's nice. But they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna continue doing stash rewards or skill point rewards. We'll see. Two updates a year. Wonder what they're gonna be.
Whatever happened up there, because you found your way to those loops, there's no such thing as recycling is the name of the game when it comes together.
Gonna get a new map. Was it Frostlands or something like that? That was not a bad run. Not a bad run. Repair. I hate the Redler. I really do. Still got the caches. Do it. I don't want to think about it. I got a Camelback. Basically, it's a backpack that has a water bladder in it, so you can, you know, have your water on your back. And it's actually super useful. I really like it. I'm just gonna start hiking a little bit more with the kiddos. Wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? I hear you. 2 major updates. There's still gonna be minor fixes and patches. Yeah. A lot of creators, a lot of videos I've watched, their first reaction was, oh my god, there's like 2 updates a year, like it's gonna be so dry of content and yada 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 and blah blah blah. But they come back with another video and they're like, you know what, like 2 updates a year, we don't know what that actually will entail for their continuation, like their updates, their normal cadence update. So we know like a map, maybe a new arc, new weapons. That probably won't be in the weekly and bi-weekly updates, but we don't know. Yeah, we don't know if there's going to be like new systems or something added or what have you. Like it could still be pretty beefy updates, you know? So yeah, I'm willing to, I love this game. I just love this game. So like, I'm not stopping. I'm not going to quit playing, you know what I mean? And when it does get stale or whatever, I'll just play another game and then come back with the major updates. and continue playing until I'm bored again, you know? So like I think it's fine. And I play a lot of Destiny too. And like followed that news and everything. All right. And so what I have discovered is
let's move to that location.
When like you run a live service game, it's gonna be hard. When you run a live service game, sustainability is like should be #1 priority. Because if you continue to like do lackluster big updates, but they kind of are lukewarm, right? Then you'll kind of burn yourself out of trying to keep up with these updates, as well as like you just the audience knows you're kind of phoning it in, right? You're just trying to make content. With 2 major updates, I mean, like every major update, you know, 2 times a year, it could change the way we interact with the game or like what we're doing in the game. So who knows what they will change overall, you know? So I'm excited, you know, and I'd rather them be sustainable than like just have to be bought out by someone else. You know what I mean? Because even Bungie was just like, oh, you know, it was Activision doing all these stuff that you guys don't like. And then they went independent, and guess what? They struggled. They struggled. And they were just looking for someone else to buy them, basically. And, you know, we've seen how that goes. All right, hopefully I'm hidden, because I can't see myself. Yo, what's up? Let's mow the lawn together. How you doing? Did I lose some weight? I hope I did. That'd be nice. It's summer. It's getting warmer out here, so usually I do end up losing a little bit more weight during the summertime here in Arizona. This is a big shift. Who knows what's coming? Exactly, Walker. I agree. It's treated like a BR, but everyone wants to be a PvE. Weird state it's in. 2 updates a year. They want to kill their game, huh? What's up, Nailed? Yeah, I think next week, because like they did a patch note, right? They did some patch, like small fixes this week. Next week is their usual little meteor update where they add stuff, right? So I think maybe next week we'll kind of see, okay, like how is this continuation going to be? Is it really going to be totally quiet, or are they going to still have meaningful updates? No, so we'll definitely have to see how it goes. Because you're right, like a lot of people are thinking that the game's basically life support, because they're going to only updating it 2 times a year. That's the optics. Optics matter. We're gonna be playing GTA 6 by next update. I'm not one of those players of the GTA series. I liked Red Dead Redemption series. I liked, you know, a little bit of GTA 5 and stuff like that. You know, I played a little bit. Fucked. But I don't see myself like jumping on the hype of GTA 6. Plus, with GTA 6, it probably won't come to PC, so PC players will still have something to play. Dude, it's so crazy being this squishy now. You think it's gonna just turn into doo-doo, Seth? We'll see. We'll see. It was a good run. They're definitely handling their success very differently than what you would expect, you know, a company to do. Like, you think like, oh god, we gotta freaking you know, go all hard into making whatever, because we've gotten like a lot of fans and everything now, and we gotta take this momentum and like keep going with it, and like, but they seem to like not let it affect them, other than the fact that they acknowledge it. So we'll see. I think next week will be kind of give us a hint of what it's going to be like. All right, so I'm in this extraction point. I got this one. There's one over by the wreckage.
Go to that location.
Seth, do you not like Arc Raiders? Are you not a fan? I freaking heard something. The first few months of Ark was beautiful. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. And I don't know if there was something buggy with the matchmaking in this one YouTuber's video. Like, he was like talking about like he was making a video, and he was saying how random the matchmaking felt. Like, it felt like aggressive based matchmaking was turned off. And he made it sound like, oh, he was having a good time with it when it was like it seemed like it was turned off. I think that first 3 months, you know, when it launched in October, was very magical. That was like the good time. You didn't know who to trust. Every peaceful interaction was really cool because you didn't know who to trust. It was a great time. It was a great time. So we're right here. There's one over here. Oh, I think we picked it up. So there might be one over here and over here. So we'll kind of graze along this path to see if we can't find one. It was your first extraction type game and you're still addicted. Yo, that's awesome. Welcome to the genre. Do you like the PvP stuff? The unknown of like who's your friend, who's your foe? I thought I could get around the wall. The legendary, not even legendary, basic. I agree. The way they've done their weapons, it definitely is a little bit different than what other people have done. The balancing feels like it's their first time balancing a live service game. This game to me is fun. I don't have a lot of issues that you're talking about. I just noticed the balancing is not what you think it is. They balance it very differently on purpose. And sometimes that purpose just doesn't make sense to everyone. I enjoy it. I don't mind it. Chemicals. I mean, until October, I believe you've probably seen like what the game's gonna be. I think it's totally fine if you don't like it. Just play something else. I don't think anyone would be hurt by this. Or no feelings would be hurt by that. Rather have people that like this game and play it than like kind of like it, try it, hate it, and continue to play it. That's more, I think, detrimental. There it is. We got two of them. Oh, don't mind if I do. Hello, Raider. I'll drop this gun. I don't need guns. That's kind of crazy. I haven't really explored this map too much, so I don't know where all the caches are at and everything. Yeah, it is. I do feel like the skill-based match or aggression-based matchmaking a little bit off, a little bit wonky. Definitely could use a little bit better balancing. I think it's one of those things that they're just working on, you know, and it's gonna get better over time. Just unfortunately, it's something that we gotta wait. I don't like those things. All right. Let's get out of here. This back there's the quickest way.
Go to the seaside elevator.
I think so. For this game, the itches that this game scratches is sort of like exploration. Going in and like getting loot. And then the chance of finding really good loot. When I finally get to that... Ooh, what am I doing? When I finally get to, like, a higher level, fighting the big bosses. I really like fighting the big bosses. And getting that loot. And that's kind of... Oh my god. That's kind of it for me, you know? Like, I'm not, like, a big, PvPer, even though I don't mind it. I think at first I did like that PvP aspect to the game, but with aggression-based matchmaking, there's not randomness anymore. It's either, you know, you could get that randomness. A lot of people say they do, but what I find in my games, someone already opened it. Damn. What I find in my games is just like, ooh, plastic maybe. I got rid of that. It's pretty, I'm pretty sure I know it's going to be PvE or PvP. You know, like there's no randomness anymore, I feel. And I don't like that. I miss the, is this person going to shoot me? Is this person going to be nice? I don't know. I'm not sure. I like that. I miss that. So in October, it did kind of scratch. Oh, what the hell? Why is this off now? Oh, bitch.
Let's head home at the customs elevator.
Ugh. Yeah, in the early days of its launch, it did kind of, I did like that. I was so impressed with like the human interaction with it, not knowing, you know, the mystery. But then they added aggression-based matchmaking and it changed. But that's why I keep playing it. The adventure, the fighting of the arc, the possibly getting like better loot each time I go in. That's why I keep playing. And I know that's not the same for like everyone, but that's why I keep going. Why I keep coming back. And I played live service games before where I'm super dedicated and that's all I play, like Destiny 2. And so I know like when I get tired of this game, I can go and play something else and then come back. There's nothing that says I can't go play something else and come back. Yo, what's up? Is it Just Echo? How you doing? Shit. PvE would triple, if not quadruple, the player base. Really? You think so? Yo, thank you for liking the live. Can't complain. You're alive. Right on. That's awesome. Very interesting. I don't know. I kind of need cables more than I need that. I think for me, like, I don't know. Like, I don't have a thought of like, this is what's gonna happen. If they did go PvE only, or made a PvE only mode, like they just added it to the game. I think with like how good their how popular the game is. Now, if they were going to add one, now would be better than later. Now would be better than later. Because the longer they wait, the more impactful to... You start adding more game modes that don't intertwine with each other, the more you start splitting up the player base and queue times go up. My biggest thing against other extraction games is the queue times. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting. You know? So if I can get into a match quick, that game's already winning me over. So if they added like everything that the PV, like the current game has, but they just made it PV only, that's already cutting the player base in half, which is fine, but they should do it now rather than later. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit more impactful and people are going to feel like it's more of a negative. For PvE only mode, what I'd like to see is just a rotating PvE only mode. But that mode is like a war on topside. Multiple bosses, which is very rewarding, right? Not what we have now, but for whatever reason, these bosses in this map are way more rewarding and arc everywhere and just all out war. And everyone has to work together, no PvP, and you just bring in your best stuff and go to town. I feel like that would be the best kind of PvE mode that would satisfy people. For people that left this game because they're tired of the PvP, it probably wouldn't change their minds because it's not like a full-on, you know, not a big game mode that they can play. It's just one game mode, not multiple. But I don't know, we'll see. And that's the thing, that these updates every two updates a year, that's something that could address. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying, all right, we've made a PvE mode that mirrors the regular game mode, but it's just PvE only. Like, cool, but what if the PvE mode was an entirely separate game? What if the stuff that they scrapped, I don't know if you're familiar with all of the things they changed in the game before it launched, before it was an extraction shooter, they had a lot of amazing things in the game. What if that's what these major updates 2 times a year could do to the game? Like, just continue adding, like, kind of a crazy thought in my mind is, what if they just made this like some sort of like MMO kind of game? Not just extraction shooter or whatever, but like an MMO. I don't know. Such a loose like terminology as well, MMO, but I feel like it'd be cool to get. All right, Walker, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the chats. Have a good one. Yo, thank you for the 3,721 likes, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, MMORPG, that'd be sick. And like that's what these updates could do, is allow them to just be that creative, you know? I think it's totally cool. Oh yeah. For me right now, I'm happy with what they're doing. We'll see what next week brings. Oh, I have another skill point to add. Because next week will be like, all right, guys, this is what the updates are going to be like from now on. You know, you're going to have a fix update, and then the next one will, you know, there should be their meteor updates, which is next week. We'll have like events and different things and stuff like that. So we'll see what it's going to do.
Thank you. That should keep us. You can recycle loot while topside, or build a more efficient refiner in your workshop.
We get our way almost every single day. Oh yeah. No worries. Next update could be Emperor and Queen and Matriarch, just PvE rotating game mode. Interesting. There could be a rumor, and like, what'd they say? They said there's going to be a new map, new arc, new weapons, right? What if next week they're like, oh, hold on, I got text messages. Oh, okay. What if that's what they're doing, right? These next big updates are going to be a big map, new arc, new weapons, but that doesn't say they're not going to change the current game mode or the current stuff we have in the game already. So what if next week we're like, hey, we've had reports of something going on, topside. It seems like the Matriarch and the Queen are now working together. I think that was a rumor people had, that they're going to do a Matriarch Queen event. Stuff like that could still happen. You know what I mean? They could have take whatever they've already released and just mix it up and do different interesting things with that. I don't see that as a problem. Yeah, I don't see that as a problem. I think it's a good idea. All right, let's take this in. got? I think everything's changed now. We have a night ride on Stella. We have locked gate. I don't know what this locked gate is all about. Let's do night raid on Stella. Get some of the stuff that we need. As far as like things that make me enjoy this game, it's the art style, it's the lore. That makes me happy to come in and play this game. I wish I didn't have to redo all the quests. You know, the story-driven quests. I wish I didn't have to redo all that. Because I think having a good lore, and a good story is important. I think Frostlands, is that what it's called? I forget. It's something Frost, the new big ginormous map they're bringing. I think that's gonna really be lore heavy. They said we're gonna find out a lot of things, so it's gonna be interesting to see. All right, let's find out if I'm in a friendly lobby or not.
Burning the midnight oil raider? Just be careful. Plenty of loot to go around, but Ark is being extra watchful.
Also, I really hate how dark this map can be. Hey, Raider. I will say, you know, one thing that Embark suffers from is just their balancing on different things. It just seems very awkward. Hey Raider, how you doing? Oh, I'll let you.
Hello.
I'll get your straps. Oh. What's up, Rabbit Bunny? Welcome back. How you doing? 2 updates is. Oh, what?
A deadline.
No, sorry. 2 updates is good as long as it's meaningful and not just another Riventides. Agreed. I think that's what they're trying to avoid. I hope they have a, like it's kind of a bold move, isn't it? To be like, hey guys, next update's October, and we're only gonna do 2 a year. That's it. I think that's really bold of them to do like that. No, sorry.
We'll fight on these Ark and come get this Tempest 1 then.
All right.
I'm all the way down in Metro. I'm in the fucking tunnel. I'm gonna die anyways.
Oh, you're down there.
Yeah, it's fucking good. You're gonna hear me die, bro. I got a Tempest 1 on my back though. All right, brothers.
GG's.
GG's.
In the tunnel, huh? Sound like he was upstairs. the tunnels. In the tunnels. I don't know what he means by in the tunnels. He means down low. Bounce off. Me and my duo strictly PvE and still get into red rooms on Stella for full PvP. I think your experience is gonna vary. If you literally don't do damage to anyone at all, ever, even in defense, I think, yeah, you might be able to get completely PvE only lobbies. I know that it takes me a little bit, like last before the wipe, right before the wipe, I did a little PvP and stuff like that, and it took a little bit. It didn't take too much to get to friendly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, brother. Oh yeah. Yo, what's up, Stevie? How you doing? Yeah, that was a fine. Hello. Oh, it's closed. I gotta get out of here.
Let's head home at the loading bay metro.
Oh yeah, it's a night raid. That's why I was like, why is it so thin? This is night raid. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Do-do-do.
Well, listen, y'all know me medical is strenuous, it's not worth it.
Hey Raider, how you doing?
Hello.
Let's head on home.
All right.
What's up, Sir Trapper? Welcome to the stream. I think that could be, that kind of question could be asked in like multiple extraction shooters. I feel even Marathon, because Marathon has like their weekend events, the cryo or whatever, where they limit it to the weekend. It's like their big crescendo of what you're working towards. Even that, once you do that, what is there next? I think PvP is supposed to kind of fill in that little thing there, that little question of what's next to do. I think the expedition are for those players that are asking that same question. And I think that's another reason why they're moving to a
damage down here was great.
two update a year cycle, is to bring content that sort of answers that question. You know, because the extraction shooter, you go in, you get loot, and you come out. And if they add a new map, they add new arc, they new events, and they're not as deep, you go and do the event, right? And you get the loot, the blueprint, whatever you're looking for, mostly blueprints, right? Get the blueprint. Now you don't need to do that event anymore. That development time in that event just is done. You don't need it anymore. And if every player does that, that development time is wasted. But I think that's what they're trying to fix with going to ginormous updates twice a year, rather than smaller updates every month or every 3 months or whatever. You know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. For me, that's why I do the expedition, to answer that question, because yeah, I've done all, like, pretty much almost everything in the game. Done almost everything in the game. Crap. Yeah, I need to... I've done almost everything in the game, and then, then I do the wipe, then I gotta do all over again, and for me, I like doing that. I like this game so much, I don't mind doing everything all over again. Let's do that night raid again. That was really, really awesome. I think it's kind of crazy that this question comes up a lot for games like this, just because people will play Call of Duty, the arena shooter part, over and over for 6-12 months until the next update comes out. It's pretty crazy that question ever comes up. Like, I know people are grinding leaderboards and stuff like that, you know, and I think the extraction shooter, it calls on a very particular kind of player, and I'm one of those players. The Arc is wild. Game ADHD. I agree. We're definitely in a smorgasbord of games and content, and it's crazy that a live service game needs constant infusion of new stuff. I was really happy with how the game came out. Back in October, that time, I was really happy with it, you know? And then they added in aggression-based matchmaking, and it definitely changed the vibe of the game, which a lot of people didn't really like. They like that randomness. They like that, you know, stomping on the knowledgeable player, unaware player, you know, because they're busy doing PvE stuff. I think earlier than later, what should have done was added a PvE only mode. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what their new map brings, see what their new updates. I think that's what those updates are good for, is big changes to the game. You know? I really like what Embark is doing. I wish I could play their other game. It's just not my style. It's just not my kind of style of shooter, really. Weird to say, because I like first-person shooters. Also, they have a free-to-play game. And I'm curious as, like, what are they going to try to do to make more money for their company, other than cosmetics and stuff? Unless they, you know, really are good at running a business on that alone. Actually, Exodus module. Exodus module. You will take. I will trade. Why did that person die? That's what I want to know. Why did that person die? Make sure I'm not getting snuck up on, you know? I have rubber parts. Salvage that into some rubber parts, brother. So crazy starting over. The different feel of the game. Apparently I have enough of these, so I think that's good. Good source of materials in here. Must be a... Shredder out there. Sounds like a bunch of friendlies out there. We have gotten over encumbered. That's so crazy. Time for us to leave.
Head home at the Seed Vault air shaft.
Yo, what's up, chicken butt? How you doing? All hanging in there, you know, hanging in there. Playing video games is ignoring life. That's where I'm at right now. But we're doing pretty good. Daughter had her dentist appointment Friday. So she got like a silver cap on one of her molars and sealed up her teeth and stuff like that to survive a little bit longer, you know, without cavities. So she did pretty good. So got the oil change in the car. So we're doing pretty good. We're surviving. I just did this is a fresh wipe. So I'm really happy about that. Yes, I went to the wrong Valvoline and spent $80. Oh no. Yeah, mine was luckily the right one. I hope. Ours doing good. Find out we have to do some we have to change the CV joints or the CV axles on the one of our cars, so that's great. So excited for that. We're hanging in there. We're kicking. We're still kicking. Other than that, what new games have you been trying? I know you play a little more games than I do. This is the first time all week I've touched playing a game. I bet you're sad. This is the best time we ever had. Oh, are we full? We fulled up? Expand. Honest, this breaks my heart. All right. Let's do it again. I'm so jaded. Wait. Alright, so what else? What's the next condition coming up? Beachcombing, lush blooms, and night raid. I might do Buried City lush blooms. We ever had. Yeah, I might do lush blooms. I bet you're sad. Thank you for the likes on the streams, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Been looking at Subnautica 2. Ooh, this is a good spot. Yeah, I've been looking at Subnautica 2. Seeing how seeing what's different between that and Subnautica 1. Looks like it's multiplayer. I don't know if 1 has multiplayer or not. I don't think it does. I can get my son small Legos now. He's doing so well with crafting. With his building blocks. He needs the mature building blocks now. Yo, what's up, Lane? How you doing? Treating me really well. It's the first day I'm back. I haven't played all week. It's been really hot here in Arizona, and so after work, I'm just dead, man. I'm just burnt out. And the missus isn't working, so I've been spending time after work with her, just resting and, you know. Before she goes back, she had a gallbladder surgery. So before she goes, you know, back to all that, the work and everything, I've been just spending time with her. Been good. So this is the first day back since the wipe has been treating me pretty good. Really good. I got like a Tempest 1 already. Hey, Raider. Let's see. Whoops. How's the wipe treating you? Get some good loot already? I forgot I had blueprints I need to learn. I found already. Dude, a lot of people are dying. Keep up some loot down there. Nice. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, yes, yes. See how long it lasts. No way. Dang, people leaving some good stuff. Yeah, let's get out of here. Go see if we can maybe scoop up some loot off of them dead bodies without dying ourselves. This adrenaline shot. Dude, so many people are dying out there. I don't hear screaming. Yo, what's up, Trevor? Welcome to the stream. It was first expedition. You forgot how fast you are overcome early on, right? It's such a different feel. The game feels so different. We're good. No worries. For me, the worst part of the expedition is having to do all the same quests over again, even if they're lore driven. Because I never like progress. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I never progress the lore. Right there. This is your third extra, so I'm pretty far in the skill tree already. Yeah, that really helped me out. That really helped me out. I got my 15 points. So that made me happy. I'm wondering if there's PvP going on. I don't realize it. What do you think now that they've done your expedition, Trevor? What do you think? Will you do it again? I want to go see if there's a lot of flares going on, and I just want to see if I can like scoop off some dead bodies. That's what I'm doing too. You know what? Maybe there's not an opportunity to find dead bodies. Maybe I'll just leave. I think I'm just gonna leave. I can't be greedy like I was back, you know, when I first, before the wipe. This is as much as I can carry. I should just be happy with it. Happy with what I get. Well, Lane, question of the day. What do you think about them going to two major updates a year? Hey, Raider. All aboard. I'm not too sure about it. It truly depends on how much their small update team does. Yeah. I think we're gonna get, you know, we're definitely gonna get the patch updates, right? The stuff that fixes things that are broken. Next week's gonna be really telling about what might be, you know, the future of the Meteor updates. Because it's been patch note, like fixing updates, and then media updates. That's been the cadence. And a lot of people are thinking those Meteor updates, the larger updates are now all being condensed in the 2 updates a year, but I think they're ruling out what they already have in the game and different things they can do with it. Like, they could still do a matriarch queen game mode, right? Yo, Just Stacko, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Thank you for the chats and being hanging out. But no, they could still, like, next week we're getting a new trader. We could get more traders every 2 weeks or so, right? They could do stuff like that. Not like they can just add traders all the time or whatever. But I'm saying that, like, that major update, it doesn't rule out other cool things they can add and do, or mix up what is already in game, like a matriarch queen, you know, game mode. Something like that, you know what I mean? I think that'd still be sick. You want to see the Queen's game mode? Like the Queen Matriarch? Multiple Queens on one map? Yeah, that would be sick. And no Harvester, right? So everyone's more focused on doing all that. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that 100%. 100%. Go back in. Let me full send a loadout. Just pure art chaos. That's the kind of PvE game, like PvE mode or PvE only edition I would love to see in the game. A rotating game mode where it's all out war on the arc. Go in, you're not going in there to loot or whatever. You're going in there to just all out fight. They have, like, you know, loot drops to give you more ammo and just keep you fighting and keep you going. And the point of the match is to just kill everything or kill the major arcs. I would love that. Really rewarding, you know, stuff. I would love to see that. That would be the kind of PvE. Oh, speaking of which, did I get a wolf pack? I got some blueprints. All right, we're back here again. Nope, not this time. All right, let's go up this time. Or down. Any spare wolf packs? Alright, oh yeah, no worries. You know me. Part of the fun for me is the discovery of getting cool stuff. I'm getting better at it. Getting what I want. Like last time I had all the blueprints for the legendaries like right off the rip. See how it goes this time. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's specifically Night Raid. I think I got it then. I'll have to take a look. I'll have to take a look. It's so crazy how I'm concerned with getting the materials to craft a wolf pack rather than getting the blueprint. Like I want to get to that point where I can just start hunting, you know, the materials for it because it takes an arc, right? I forget what it takes. I never really searched down here, just continuously search. Here. Okay. Look at that. Go up here. I don't know what's up here. There's the library. Yo, what's up, Indigenous? How you doing? The game is only 6 months old, right? Did I fight this? What are you saying there, Indigenous? I'm all right. I only have 398 hours, so not a lot. Reach this real quick. You have that on top side? Nice. I got 70 hours. Can we get another one's attention? Yeah, we got another one's attention. Well, let's get some shredder parts, I guess. How many ammo? be able to do it. I don't like fighting right there. Like right at the edge like that. Go. Now we just collect the loot. Yeah. Let's recycle these tick pods. Oh, someone already searched back here. I never really think to search these boxes, you know? Oh, we can't go through there. Where are we at?
Let's head home at the Seed Vault air shaft.
I say we just get out of here right now. I mean, we did pretty good. Oh, we can go. Oh, Metro Edge. Let's get out of here. Hello, I'm gonna join you guys there on the extract.
It's a new one for me.
It's weird.
Loading battery. I hear somebody else.
Yes. Let's go!
What's up, James? How you doing? 2 updates is not enough. There's too much bugs in the game, especially the defib. That is the thing. As a thing, we are still going to get our weekly and bi-weekly updates. We're going to see. So this week, the update was to fix some bugs, right? There's just a little bit of update here and there. Next week's update traditionally is usually a beefier update, bringing in new stuff, which they are bringing a trader next week. So I think we're still going to have our bugs fix update 1 week. Then the following week we'll have sort of a update to the game, maybe add a new seat, a new event, or game mode or something like that, along with bug fixes. So there's still going to be bug fixes as the game continues on. We'll still have weekly bug fixes. I think stuff like new arc, new weapons, new map, that will be what's in the 2 updates per year, as well as game-changing updates. So like everyone's, the rumor was that we're gonna get trading or you get clans. Stuff like that will probably be more so in the major updates rather than the weekly updates that we get. Do not fret. They will still be fixing the game as it continues on. What's up, War Dog? How you doing? Game is dying. They should have stuck to what an extraction shooter really is. I will say they are definitely, gonna lose some players with their current cadence schedule. As far as, and I will agree with you on the, yeah, I got a Wolfpack one. Here we go. And I'll agree with you on the, sort of more traditional stuff as far as, extraction shooters go. I agree with that. But I think they're doing all right. I think they'll be all right. A lot of people have agreed with me that, like, the first 3 months of the game, when it launched back in October, everyone was really liking how it felt with the player interaction. You didn't know if you're a friend or a foe, and it was that mystery that was really, really awesome. And we didn't know we had such a great kind of magical situation until they added in aggression-based matchmaking. That's when we really noticed, like, okay, you're either going to join a map that's straight up Battle Royale, where you lose all your stuff, or you're going to join a map that is just a bunch of, like, friendly, cuddly people, There seemed to be no in between to get that magical, like, are you friend, are you foe? People still say they get a lot of, they get rats and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you getting rats, a lot, or are you, when you do see a rat, are you attacking that rat? Like, what is going on exactly over here? Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I want a PvE only, I'm trying not to fight and stuff, but then I get rats, and then they shoot those rats, which then throw them in the PvP lobby. It's like, I don't know. As far as, like, how I like to play, I miss the magic that was, I don't know who is friendly or foe, I miss those days. Less arcs, you're saying, James? Really? That would be ideal. The aggression matchmaking was what hurt it. They don't know what a rat really is. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, like, the traditional definition of a rat. Someone who does nothing but PvE, those people aren't rats. They just got in the wrong lobby. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. You may have a point to that, James, because I think they even explained it. The friction for your progression through the game, the main friction was PvP, right? You're going through, you're getting the stuff you need to level up your workshop. You're going through and trying to do trials or whatever, and that friction that slows you down from that was primarily PvP. But with the introduction of the aggression-based matchmaking, maybe that's why when they did the close scrutiny update, maybe that's why the map saw an increase of arc patrols, and with the newer arc, you saw them more on other maps and everything like that. Maybe they increased the presence because they were like, okay, we have aggression-based matchmaking now. We need to add some sort of friction for the PvE players. And maybe that's what happened. That's my theory. I got plenty of time on that. Oh, right. Yeah, let's do some Buried City stuff now. Ooh, we got double Luscious. Okay. Yeah, let's go get some plants. Radin is a extraction camper or bush camper. Just because you PvP don't make you a rat. Right. Oh yeah, no, yeah. If you ever watch the history, like the little videos and stuff like that they made for behind the scenes work, it was originally PvE, and it was really awesome, really fun. Players had a great time. A small percentage of the time, they couldn't make those fun moments consistent. It's few and far between. Most of the time is very slow. Players weren't really liking that, you know, the playtesters and stuff. And so they changed up. They scrapped it. Redid everything, and made it an extraction shooter to add a added that PvP element, and that's what got the game greenlit. People, more people were happy with what they're doing in the game when they added the element and redid a lot of other systems and everything. And so, yeah, PvP is a very, very poor element to this game because it brought it to, it greenlit the game. It got it to beta, past alpha.
Shani here. Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. We have field depots scattered all around topside. We're looking for makeshift structures.
For me, I blame the, Co-Carnage and creators like that were really, really, like, friendly in the game. And they praised that. And, I think they oversold that part of the game. Like, this game is very magical. And, like, your friendly encounters were amazing and, like, unique and, like, really cool. But, without that risk of that person turning on you at any point in the game, because you don't know what their personality's like, I feel like that watered it down. And I feel like a lot of the creators that push that, oh, this is a friendly game and yada yada yada, that brought in an audience that maybe wasn't used to having like a PvP friction in the extraction shooter genre. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I feel like a lot of people had like kind of a false expectation when they jumped in, and then you had just the opposite. You have, the Burt Peanut and stuff like that. Just the general human nature of when you are in open comms PvP, it becomes a Call of Duty lobby. You know what I mean? Like just people talking trash and being mean to each other. I mean, a lot of people have, said some pretty horrible things to the lady friends that I play with. You know what I mean? And I hated hearing that. I want plans. Yeah, a lot of people really like the PvP. For me, it's third-person perspective. It's 30-tick servers. If it was 60-tick, it would help with some of the desync issues you'd have, and the fights would feel a little bit more like solid. But I do like the PvP. And early days PvP was really, really fun because like you didn't have it didn't really have a high skill gap. Now players are freaking crazy good. That and I don't know PvP a lot, so I'm kind of rusty on all that. But like I think the two major I don't know why I thought that was a plant. The two major updates a year, I think that's gonna address sort of Arc Raiders like identity crisis, right? And it may not. It may alienate a part of the player base, It may alienate the PvP. It may alienate PvE players. So we'll see how it goes. As far as like what I enjoy about the game, the audio design, the music, the way the game looks, the lore. Hey Raider. A lot of that stuff brings me back and keeps me
I'm
playing.
looking for industrial batteries. I just need 2 more. Do you need any?
No, I don't have any industrial batteries. I'm so sorry. I'm just grabbing some plants.
Oh yeah, nice, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. You're grabbing some man's pants?
No, plants.
What you say?
Plants.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
What you need, bro? What you need?
Someone's looking for industrial batteries.
Check that blue semi-container over there by the train station, in between train station and library. Usually has one in there, bro.
All right, okay. There you go, dude.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, I got some mowing. You want me to split my stack with you, bro?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
I'm in it for the adventure. If I come across a plant, I'll come across a plant. He's probably that's why he's probably wanting to split his stack, because he's scavenged everything that's over here. Yeah, no, I like the, you know, I really like the aggression-based matchmaking technology. You know, definitely with some improvements, you know, it can be really, really solid. But it definitely took away that magic that I really, really enjoyed. That I didn't know I did enjoy, you know, from the game. But I like what Embark's doing. I think they're getting an understanding of what they've made. Because when the game first started, it definitely felt a little like they didn't understand how to balance a game. You know, like the Stitcher is outpacing a lot of other, you know, guns that just don't make sense. I think they're getting a better handling on like proper balancing and stuff like that. So I think they're doing good, and I'm excited to see what they are cooking. I mean, it's a bold statement to say, hey guys, our game has exceeded our expectations as far as how many people love this game. With that being said, we're just gonna not update the game more than twice a year. That's a bold statement. So, you know, with them having a live service game already, I trust that they're doing this to be more sustainable. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. I trust that they know their limitations and what they can do, and they're going to execute, and it's going to be good. Of course, with this game, I'm willing to huff a lot of hopium. You know what I'm saying? Mind if I join you guys? I'm gonna leave with you.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, you're very welcome.
I won't slap a gift horse in the mouth. Everyone plays different. I enjoy being friendly. I just give stuff away, play medic, at least 3 defibs in the game. I like having goals and like working on my character. That seems to be my thing. That seems to be my thing. If I'm like, you know, wanting to get the certain materials, I go in, I get those materials. I am now satisfied. And then I can build whatever I'm building and then go do what I want to do with those things I've built. That satisfies me. And it seems to be more attuned to like the friendly route. Right? Like I could do that more when I'm being friendly rather than PvP. This is beachcombing, night raid. I want to do Electromagnetic storm or something. You missed the old Toro. Toro didn't need to be nerfed. Yeah. They definitely like tried to get things more in line with the other colors. I didn't use the Turo enough to really like understand it. Understand the nerf that happened to it. Start in the same spot. Let's go this way this time. Something about walking across the map too, just I really like. Some of them I just get in and you just go on a walk. I really like that about this. I guess looting is one of the pleasures I get from this game. And so if I could keep looting and getting, you know, that little hit of dopamine when I get something really cool, I'm satisfied. So yeah, maybe that's why I keep playing. Hey Raider, how you doing?
What's up?
I think they did some psychology research on people playing this game as well. Oh, for sure. They probably did. A lot of studios incorporate a psychologist or someone that understands, like, you know, the behavior of people. A lot of free-to-play games incorporate that too. The big ones, at least. Because they'll do, like, casino-style stuff to keep people addicted to the game, you know? To casino mechanics. No fruit on a lush blooms thing? Yeah, give me that agave. Yeah. Yeah, because your loot is RNG. When you go to loot things, like, it's all the loot is not already there. When you open something, then it starts populating. Kind of neat little thing. Yeah, it's your loot. Like right now, RNG is loading up what I'm gonna get. And what this stuff wasn't already in there, right? It's just loading in based on RNG stuff. Sometimes you can glitch out and you'll like open something and close it real quick. Like you'll open something, you'll see what you might have gotten as you're closing it, and then if you go in again, it like glitches out or whatever because you like open it and close it too fast, and you'll get something completely different than what you saw. Like, I don't know if you ever noticed that. But yeah, when you open a container, there's not predetermined loot in there. It's based on, you know, the loot you're gonna get from it is based on RNG and whatever loot crate that is. Right. Obviously, there's stuff you can get from certain things. But out of that pool of stuff you can get, then it starts RNGing and, you know, randomizing what you get. There's no guarantee on certain items, basically. Yeah. It is 2:30, Deedsy. The misses, everybody. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Thank you for the hand heart. Sorry. There you go. Thank you. Doing burgers tonight for dinner. something kind of calming about just going around looting stuff. That's probably like the PvE players. That's probably the dopamine hit that they're chasing all the time, and that's what they really, really like. I like getting a little messy sometimes and like killing a player. Yeah, I can't just have only PvE. It takes the edge off the knife for me if it's only PvE. Super stoked when you found Survivor's Blueprint in the hospital I buried. Yeah, and they nerfed it a little bit, but it still works. It still is. I've been able to, you know, save my ass plenty of time with it. So I think they just nerfed it in a way that it's equal on console and PC, regardless of like your controller interface. Yo, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. By the way, guys, I am the Asian Slick Slayer. If you're new to this channel, welcome everyone. You can call me Slick. I stream all over the internet. I'm currently live everywhere. Probably. If you have a preferred place to watch that isn't TikTok, more than welcome to search my name up and find me there. I have a Discord and all that stuff. I do plan on this wipe, this season or whatever you want to call it, to play with more people. That's my goal. I'm mostly a solo player, and I like to get out of my shell a little bit this round. Change it up, you know? Nerfed it so you can't have unlimited stamina when down. You used to tap W to crawl for a long time. Yeah. And I think they did that because, like, controllers, it doesn't work on controller or something like that. Console players basically were locked out of that feature. This is a nice little quiet run. Even that prickly pear. Dude, Scrappy's gonna be eating so good. What do you guys think of Marathon going PvE or adding a PvE element? Do you think that'll help them increase their player base? Someone's already been through here. This is one area of the game that I kind of lacked in the last round and the last before the wipe. I was having trouble making was it the nicer bandages, the stuff that takes the mulin. For whatever reason, I just wasn't getting, like, searching for those materials enough. Alright, so we got a bombardier nearby. We can avoid that stuff for sure. So dark in here. That's all. I came down here all for that. I think this is a starting point anyways. I am Navy. How are you? You having fun? To check out Subnautica? I kind of want to look at Subnautica 2. I just want to know what's different between that and Subnautica 1. Because I have yet to beat Subnautica 1, and if it's like they added multiplayer and stuff, I would be curious about it, but not like jumping into it, you know? What are you gonna do? I know that freaking decision. We oil checked one of the cars and found out that car needs new CV axles. Well, that's fun. We did all that. That was great. Lovely. I don't need this or this. No. Oh no, I can't get it now. Never had to shoot my loot out before. That's crazy. Truck mods? Ooh. Truck mods. I'm looking at getting some parts so I can start doing home repair at home. Home repairs on the cars. I need to get a jack and jack stand and a ooh, I'll take it. Oh, it. Jack and jack stands and a an air ratchet. No shot. Someone just left the stuff in here. No way. Okay. All right. I'll target. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's go to that metro.
Yeah, I don't have tools. Moving around, you know, I lived in apartments and everything, and moving around, and I have left those kind of tools at a friend's house and everything. Like, it's just, I've lost stuff that allowed me to do home repairs. Now it's time to rebuild. Yay. No shot. Someone just left the stuff here? What? Yeah, I can only stack 5. God dang it. Sucks. What sucks is, and I guess it doesn't suck. I guess it's a good thing, but I don't use a lot of metric anymore at work, so that could actually be beneficial for me to take those tools from work, bring it back home. Or then get it back home. I'd love to replace all my craftsmen with some new tools. My craftsmen are freaking 12 years old. A little over 12 years old now. Oh, excuse me. Been a freaking long weekend, guys. One mod probably won't do much. One will help the engine last longer, and one will give me about 60 horsepower. Yeah, I need to do the CV axles, which looks like it's fairly easy. I just need the tools and the stuff. And then I have to do on another car. I have to get into the steering column, change out the broken windshield wiper switch. I fixed the mirror in it. I feel good about myself by doing that, but it'd be nice to get some tools for home. I got my toolbox at home now, my smaller one. I brought the big one that I have at home. I brought that to work. That was nice. But yeah, now I need tools at home. Honestly, I should just, for car jacks, I should look up pre-owned stuff. Why is it? I remember stay hydrated. Walmart specials, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to feed you. Got some agave.
The medical clinic is running on fumes. Try not to get hurt.
Yeah. Ooh. I think we need to upgrade, guys. $15. I'm at 10,000. 10,000. Oh, that's not gonna give me a lot. I know I'm gonna regret this, but I'll find more later on. I need to expand my stash. Give her a chance now. How's work going? I've been trying to keep track because, like, I think the weekend crew is full now. So I want to see if there's overtime opportunity there. Behind. Looks like they're managing, so it's not crazy. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, someone already died? And that off the rip, hell yeah. Thought I heard a ticking thing. See what we got. Yeah, why not? Let's go make some money. Pasta. Thought that was a cigar the longest time. If not cigar, why cigar shaped? Hey, there you go. That's the moneymaker I was looking for. I don't have metal parts. Scrap into. Gee, I think after this, we'll see if we can do like the harvester. Gotta give that a try. As much money as I can get. You know what? I think I'm ready to get out of here. Yeah, let's go. Get some lemons. I freaking... this all about? Okay. Alrighty then. That's what we'll do. What's this? Metal parts. Canister. Heavy gun parts. Heavy gun parts.
Go to that metro.
Hey, Raider.
Friendly. What up, bro?
Hey, you want this?
Yeah, I'll take it, sure.
Yeah. I don't use them, so I guess it'll go better to you.
Well, thank you.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Is that
Hey,
an
what's
ammo
up?
you had?
Yeah.
Will you pop those 2 fireballs? I'm collecting them for my upgrade bins.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I'll cover you.
Hey, gamers.
Hey, Raider.
Just get the shit out of me.
Sorry. I just want to like heard you playing, bro. You got like so much playing, bro. Yeah, go for it.
Where the other one goes? You said there's 2 of them?
There might be over here. I don't know. I thought I saw 2, but I guess not. I'm not gonna make you search for him.
Can we start it?
He's grabbing the stuff real quick. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Appreciate it. You might want to get in here. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
That's how I put the next games.
Come on, dance with me.
All right, that was good. Good run. Got a lot of stuff on that one. Let me tell you. Excellent. All right, what do we got? Got a night raid here. Yeah, we'll do that. Night raid on the dam. All right, let's go. See if we can't find ourselves some blueprints.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep. Though, my suppliers say the Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Not bad. Toaster. Got a toaster. Or pasta. What's next? What's next? Remote. All right, this building's done. Oh wait, no, we got another level to go through, huh? Hey, we got another level. Ooh, that collar's gonna come in handy, baby. That's it. Yeah. I had to catch up. I think the season finale for The Boys. I think it's a new episode for The Boys. I need to watch that. I've been enjoying the show. I know it's kind of not hitting like it once was, but I've been enjoying the show. Okay. And then a boat. Another boat. And boats all over the place. Toaster. Another toaster. Oh, yeah. Love getting blueprints. Oh, here we go. Trash can. All right, let's get out of here. Give me some herbs. Let's head out. I'm pretty full already. Reaching. Need those. Never had any too many sensors.
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
Alright, I think I'm going to do one more raid to see if we can get into a harvester event or something. And then I think I'll call it for right now on the stream. I have enough quick repair. But I never... Couldn't turn down a prickly pear. Oh god. Oh god. What the heck? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting the hell out of here. Hit it. Yeah, a little excitement at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's catch up on what we got here. We got that. I need apricots now. Shades are pulled down. Okay. What do we got? Oh no, we don't have any. We have night raid here. You know what? I think because it's not another boss fight, I'm gonna call it here. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna call it. Get dinner started, and then after dinner, we'll play maybe a night session. Open up the party a little bit, see if anyone wants to join me. As a good start. As a good start. I'm very happy with that. Very pleased. Very pleased. That makes me happy. I fought her all the way home.
Double peek, he's getting his shot.
I'm gonna see if like I can raid someone. I don't know if I can or not. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Good night, I'm Agent Six Slayer all over the internet. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, your evening, your afternoon there. And I'll see you on the next stream. Hopefully it's later tonight.